Hi, I'm Alan Cook. I'm here from Washington, D.C. with the Invictus Duo, Landon and Braden. Brilliant guitarists here in Utah. I flew in a couple days ago just to see these guys playing a concert tonight, a tribute to the Beatles. It's a thrill to be able to interview them real quick before they work their magic down on stage. So we'll start, Braden, with you. Give me just a quick summary of how you got started playing the guitar.
I have an interesting story. I started playing football in high school, and I was so involved with it because it gave me a way to release some of my energy. But I ended up hurting my leg really bad, and I was bedridden for about 3 months. So I took the guitar that was under my bed, gathering dust, and started plucking on it, and thus the music began.
No lessons, just by yourself,
yeah,
going after
some books.
It. Really? Lots of books?
And not lesson books, books from my favorite bands. I just open it up and putt through it.
Very cool. You taught yourself how to play.
Yes, sir.
Right? How did you get started?
From him, actually. Once he started getting along, I kind of got interested. My dad bought me a guitar for my birthday, and we were kind of just learning and progressing together. And I was a little child, and I was distracted.
How old were you? When your dad bought you the guitar, how old were you about?
About 7.
5 or 6, actually.
Oh, 6?
Yeah, because the first recording was 7.
Awesome. Yeah,
awesome.
So I wanted to play a lot, but we stayed inside many days and played for over 9 hours sometimes.
Is that right?
And he slowly got a little bit better than me.
And he slowly got a little more upset with the long days.
So now, as it is today, he's kind of my teacher.
I was just going to ask you what role your big brothers played in your success and as a group. It sounds like it's been a pretty good role.
It has been a very good role. He's really pushed me to be able to perform.
Sometimes he claims a little too hard, sadly.
Is that right? I saw you this morning on the interview you did with KSL. I am amazed at how fast you can move those fingers and play. I think you're playing Van Halen this morning.
Yeah.
I was dumbfounded at how great that is and how amazing that is. I was just in awe at it. Tell me, if you had a chance to play tomorrow night with your brother, with each other, on any stage in the world, with somebody that's your music idol, who would you want to play with?
This will be different.
Yeah, I'll go first. Stage-wise, I really don't have a preference. Really big.
Yep. Yeah.
Paul McCartney. I'd want to go play with Paul.
Beautiful.
See, I'm a little torn. I'd love to be on stage with some Zeppelin members,
there you go.
The ones still alive, or I'd love to do something classical. I think it'd be really nice if I could work with, I know they're deceased, but Andre Segovia, or an opera star.
Wonderful.
Like Pavarotti.
Speaking of opera stars, you also sing. I mean, you both sing, obviously, but I understand you're also quite involved with, I want to say opera, I'm not sure that's right. But
well, I'm more classically trained for sure. I play a lot of historic instruments, and I've had classical voice training like opera.
Wonderful.
Which is nice, because then he has gone jazz, so we kind of have both.
Wonderful.
All genres.
I had an opportunity recently, just the last few days, to write a little story about these guys, and one of the things that kind of took off on the story was when Landon, you correct me if I'm wrong, Landon at the age of 10 goes out to a street corner in this neighborhood and you start playing the guitar by yourself. Am I right? You're just there by yourself.
Yeah.
Tell me what prompted you to go out and do that.
He did. I was very.
He's 13. I was too old. People say go get a job.
I was very, very, very nervous, obviously, and I was very pouty. Didn't want to go do it, and he said, "Go get on that street corner and play." And I was so sad, and I went out there, played for 2 hours, did a photo shoot, and made $20.
Is that right?
And from there, it just kind of.
Was there a crowd? Was there a crowd there when you got out on the street corner? Did they come as you just started to play?
The funny part about this is it's actually a very small town. So I was playing on the corner of a very not visited very much park, but it had a lot of traffic passing by. So it'd have lots of cars stop on the side and come out and watch me play.
Very cool.
So it never really was quite a bit of crowds gathering. There were a lot of people coming and going now.
That's very cool.
So.
How did you come up with the name, the Invictus Duo?
I think that comes from my the nerdy side of myself with my classicals training. I love the Latin language. I think it's beautiful, even though it's a dead language. And I thought that invincible was something that would work great for us. And that's what that means. That means invincible 2 or 2 unbeaten.
Yes, and I think it's a great name for your band. You guys, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you just started off, got going, didn't quit, taught yourselves.
And we're still rolling.
And you're still rolling, and you kept going, and tonight you'll be playing for hundreds, if not a few thousand people.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I think it's tremendous. Well, I congratulate you. I do want to have you tell me real quick, how many instruments do you guys play, either combined or individually?
Well,
The 2 of us.
it's a little different. I'm actually also a drummer. and a percussionist at my
Yep.
school.
Yep.
So percussionists can do a whole slew of different things.
Right.
Everything in the
I'm-
kitchen sink is what
I
our
mainly
teacher
play
says.
guitar, drum set. Then it'd be singing, piano, and after that, keyboard instruments like
awesome.
marimba, xylophone, things of that nature.
That's awesome.
And really anything percussive, whether it's timpanis or
Slide
congas. So anything along
I
that.
play the piano and I thought I was good. This is nothing compared to these guys. Tell me about, real quick, the classical instruments that you play besides the guitar. You play some
I play the
fascinating
lute.
instruments.
You know, I play an 8-course Renaissance lute that's just beautiful, and I play its grandson, which is a theorbo, is what it's called, and it's about 9 feet long. And I play that in an ensemble up at my university. Also, the Baroque guitar and some classical guitar.
Very
so,
cool.
good stuff.
These guys, real quick, they're getting ready for the concert. The Invictus Duo, they will be coming to a big stage near you soon. They're brilliant musicians. I'm excited to be here tonight. I flew across the country to watch them, and I'm excited to see them. One last question. What's your dream? What's your goal at this point individually? What would you like to see happen in the future?
I think we're a little different when it comes to that too. I would like personally to emotionally impact as many people as I can with my music while I can.
That's a great answer.
You know, I love teaching. I love seeing people excel. I've had people ask me if Landon and his success makes me jealous, and I say no. Every time. Tonight he'll be playing a lot of solos and I won't be, and I sit backstage and I just smile and I enjoy it. So I'm gonna go get my doctorate. I'm gonna be a professor.
That's
I'll still
awesome.
keep performing, but that's my goal.
These guys, last comment, these guys are a perfect example of how to come up with a dream. Don't worry about when to start, just go get started, even if it's on a street corner. Don't give up, stay with it, and it'll come true. I'm Alan, here from Washington. Grateful to have you guys here. Thank you very much. Have a great concert.
Thank you.
And keep up the great work. They're an inspiration to everybody.
And cut. That's a wrap. Love it.
Nice job, guys.
There's a kind of an interesting connection tonight to the Beatles concert. Sir Paul McCartney, I wish it was my Facebook, but it wasn't. Sir Paul McCartney sent well wishes to Landon and Braden's Facebook pages tonight for this concert. So the spirit of Paul McCartney is here. That's fantastic. Here we go.
Life is very short.